challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Get into the round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Go top.
That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Both fighters are looking at near empty drive gauges. Both fighters are low on drive gauge. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Good drive management could well decide this. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Starting to sweat a bit. The decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Experiencing burnout. The jump hit goes for the super art. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. They may need to spend some meter here in order to tap to close it. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big counter. Gets the jump in. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Shows the medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits him with a stop and bop. Going on the offensive. Reads the command grab. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. A super art. Responds with the ultimate killer head grab. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Jinrai kick for a mix. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punishing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Not letting that go. You always look up when you're cornered. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to negate the block. Throws out a projectile. Gets the jump in. Can tech the throw? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. This is the range where things get messy. Can they use KO? Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Dash brushes that off and keeps going. 100 hand slap. Player 1 needs to blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? It's a good spot to use the super. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Closes it out. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Charges in with authority. Gets a good read on their opponent. That's how you capitalize on an opponent's mistake. Get the punish counter by waiting for the opponent to whip an attack and then strike without hesitation. They trade hits. And now? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can't tech the throw? Sticks the combo. They gotta take advantage of this. Digs in deep to get that drive. Looking to impress with this super. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Whisk charges forward. Fireball from very long. What's next? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Time to sit on the lead? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Brushes that off and keeps going. It can't squander this punish counter chance. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Goes, digs in deep to get that drive. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Let the lows block. And whiffs. They're wide open. Gets him with a Euro step. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Just turns out. Oh, Benson on the fireball. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Well-timed corner switch. Holds out with the block. Okay, creating some space here. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Oh, with the throw. The big play does it. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They trade hits. And now, jumps in. Still very early in the round. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Flashes the super. Just goes for it at this range. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Good old slaps. Goes for the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. What'll happen here? Blocks the impact. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ultimate killer head wrap. Life lead is there, but still anyone's get. This is gonna hurt. Player 2. Oh my, the throw tech. Throws them. Big gauge difference here, and both fighters are almost done. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. From low heavy to somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Player 2 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? On dangerous turf. Easy. Oh! The drive impact netted them a sweet punishment. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The super armor does its job. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Takes a trip. The kick hits! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Still very early. Charges forward. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Can't tech the throw? Closes the gap for the grab. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown and... At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. A quick breather. Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. The throw missed. Reversal. Experiencing burnout. That's burnout activates. Stops for the critical art. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on the circle art to deal the cash money damage they need. Oh boy, both running empty on drive. Player 1 sets up with the jump in. This is a critical moment. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Get into the round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Nothing but air for the impact. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. A little too greedy there. Okay, creating some space here. Player one chases him down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The jump in is denied. Knockdown. Gets him. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sticks the jump in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Catapults them up and brings them crashing back down. Player one will look to apply, brushes that off and keeps going. Knockdown and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Challenge from above. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Huicho throw. You can't let him close in like that. Anything off the burnout activates. Life lead is there, but still anyone's KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.